Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Yondercraft. So, this episode is on time, I believe, but it has been a bit with no news due to I've still been sick as a dog. Next news, we'll hopefully have an explanation for that. Today, we're gonna be working more on the volcano, because I need to get this thing done. And so far all we have for finishing it is this little spot of shading right there. So we're gonna go ahead and probably have most of this episode be a time-lapse again because, you know, surgery got cancelled, so I've been sick still. So let's go ahead and kick it into time-lapse mode. Alright, so I've made a decision about what we're gonna do for the latter half of this episode. Over here by the Nether portal, which has no decoration in its room. And I think it should probably have decoration. So we're gonna stick this here, and I'm gonna go ahead and mine out the room, and then we'll move to the next step. Alright, so this is not the final depth. I'm gonna dig out the bottom more, but I didn't want to deal with having a pillar everywhere for everything. So this is the, from where you're gonna be standing, height and width of the room. Not super long, but also I don't care. So something I know I want is I want the portal, please don't break. Yes. I want the portal to be suspended from the ceiling. And not, of course, just like this. I want good suspension. So this is probably going to look somewhat 2012, but also I don't care. My portal will be suspended. And it'll be suspended by these lovely big old things in the side of it. Alright. And that does still leave my shulker box accessible. So the next part is actually pretty easy. Okay. So I need a path that leads from this to this. We're gonna clear that. You can tell where I thought the portal was gonna come out. Alright, so that'll make sense in a hot minute. Alright, so let me pick a design for the walls, and then we'll be back. Alright, I'd say this is pretty good. We got the red accent in the corner, using a glowstone to keep the thing lit. Let's go ahead and build some on camera, just so you guys get a bit of a feel for perhaps how long it's going to take me to finish this particular aspect. Because I am hoping to be able to complete another particular aspect of these before the end of the episode. This is not all I intended to do there. Alright. I do have an idea for something I might put to kind of no, Wilson. Add a little bit of visual interest to it, but for now this is basically what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete a room full of it. Alright, I think that I forgot something very important. We will do it on camera. This is a vital part of the design, and so it is important that I don't neglect to put it there. Alright. Right. That is fully plugged. I was considering sticking something like slabs between there, and admittedly it does look pretty neat, but I really like the kind of illusion of this being a little bit taller than perhaps it is. So I think I'm gonna have to dig up the ceiling more because I want to do a little bit of an arc ceiling, an arched ceiling. So let me go ahead and get that done, and then we'll try and figure out a design together. Alright, so this is gonna be the shape-ish of the ceiling. Start with this, go ahead and just knock these out. Hope I don't have to make more. Okay. Yeah, that checks. Alright. Just do the same thing. I'm only gonna do one thick because I have a feeling I can do two thick here. Now I'm out of that and I'll have to break down and make more. However, it does do what I need it to do, which is give me an open space in the middle here. No, not that. I have to go pick that up. For the ickies, the grimies, the nasty bits and bobs. So I mine this out one, completely break it like that. Actually, I'm gonna line this up another one. So we're gonna fill this mostly with that. Yeah, that checks. I know that'll be necessary. So that's something you learn as you build. Okay, so this here, this here. Nasty. Oop. Honestly, that did look better than I thought it would. We'll do that. Just a little bit of that nether wart for, you know, funsies. And then I think I want this to glow a little, but what I'm probably going to do is use candles, perhaps. I think candles give a nice appearance. So we'll go ahead and... Yeah, I think this would look really nice patterned across. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll reconnect this, and I'll probably add some candles, and then we'll be back. Alright, I'd say this looks pretty interesting. Popped over to the nether and grabbed some, vines. I think they look pretty nice. I know what you're thinking. Ruby, what the hell? You said you would put these hanging from the ceiling. Well, yes, but there's another sort of idea I have for them, because, I don't know if y'all know this, but we're not done digging yet. So that's what we're gonna do next. And that's when this kind of string here is really gonna start to look neat. Because this is the top of it. I have to excavate it out and then replace all the blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And when I'm done, we'll be back with the shapes. And then I think the last of the episode will be just changing out the blocks, finishing up the sides. So we'll be right back. Alright, so maybe not as deep as I wanted it. I want it to be, about 23 blocks, so if you weren't wearing armor, you would die. But there's a cave, so that's not gonna happen. Let's just carry ourselves down an itsy bit. I was holding Wilson for better vision, but I'm gonna need to put him back in the hotbar for this. I want to incorporate just a lot of the kind of red blocks. Kind of icky looking stuff. and then a little bit of magma for lighting, I guess. And then we combine that with slabs, and you end up with this really kind of nasty looking gunk. That you can then use to have this icky, gory bridge. Kind of lower the amount of slabs as I descend, I guess. Yeah, that looks nice. Alright. Finish with this on the bottom. I'll grab Wilson again so we can see. I like that. That's not what I wanted to place. I like that better. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna be the bridge. Now I'm gonna kind of design a quick and dirty wall so that I can just carry it down. So let me grab the blocks for that and design it, and then I'll showcase it, and then this room should be done. Alright, so the pit is dug, the walls are done, and so is the floor. I think it looks pretty neat. Absolutely not spawn-proof, so don't fall down. I was gonna fill it with lava, but I need lava for another project called The Outside of the Volcano, so we're not filling it with lava, we're gonna leave it all red and gooky. If I go ahead and put my things away, grab all this stuff, because it's not supposed to be in there. And then, please, yes, alright. We go through my portal. Looks pretty nice. We pop out here. This isn't done because no one really knows what we're gonna do with the old hub since we had to move the shopping district. Or at least I don't know. And so I'm kinda waiting on, like, what are we doing for that? What's going on there before I really go ape. Let me put all of my stone in some shulkers. Because all of this rocks I dug out making that room, and I think it looks pretty nice, you know? I don't play with that style very often, and I'm quite proud of how it turned out. So I'm content with my nether portal room. I'd say I hope you are too, but I really don't care. I'm not gonna redo it. So, go ahead and scoop these up. Grab the ender chest. Alright. And then we can go back through my portal. Once I get to a point where I can make a tunnel, I'll probably mimic the kind of design of this room. And then, you know, also the maze. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I like the floating candles. If I get a hold of more, I'll probably add more just because I think it's very interesting. But yeah. So that's going to be where we end today's episode. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, hope your day's been great. And if you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.